Hello, my dear Libra. This is Ron from Terror of the Twin Sun. I would like to welcome you to my channel, Terror of the Twin Sun. This is a mid-November reading for your situationship, and I'll be doing something a bit different. The great mirror between you and someone else will be explored here. Situationship reading dealing with soulmate energy, and essentially it'll be between you and someone else and the mirror between you two, and how you are reflecting or perhaps refracting in certain ways with this person. I'll be working with two decks today. The first one is the Russian Fairy Oracle from Ivan Biblin. It's a very old deck from 1885, reprinted from Russia with love. Also the Royal Fez Moroccan deck. Both of these, this is 1975, both of these are very good decks. And I'll go ahead and start your reading for you. Libra. 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 All right. One more shuffle, and the cards will be ready. Seems to me you're rushing towards someone, dear Libra, someone who is waiting for something else. And perhaps they're revisiting something from the past, and you're making a lot of communications and strong communications of love towards this person. We have the Knight of Swords, and it's moving towards the Seven of Pentacles. With the Seven of Pentacles, I mean, essentially there's someone there who's standing, and they're sort of heartbroken, or perhaps they are wishing something turned out in a certain way, shape, or form with the dynamic from the past. And this person with the Mercury retrograde has been either seeing them, or perhaps they've been really nostalgic when it comes to a profound commitment that has to do with the past. And here you are, the knight in shining armor, moving forward with the knight of swords towards them. It's very clear, and you hold the sword of truth. Okay, so you're speaking in your truth. You're not giving lies. And you're being very much assertive, very cardinal, okay? It's also your forte, you're a cardinal sign, dear Libra. But there's something about the situation that I don't entirely trust, considering this person is very unstable. They have time, the time to set you aside, and the time to not really pay attention to what you're offering. And it's like you're slapping them over the head with truth about the present as well as the future tenses. They are stuck in the past tense. And there's something about this person that is extremely naive and perhaps not necessarily empowered. It could be that you're settling for less, or perhaps there's something about it that I don't just trust. When it comes to this person's stagnancy, in terms of being nostalgic, it's like they've been waiting and they're no longer waiting after a type of hermetitude. They've withdrawn and then found some sort of truth about a lack of teamwork when it comes to their ultimate sort of happiness. This has to do with a connection with someone from the past they once saw as victorious. There was a sense of victory here. There was also a need to revisit something that was extremely nostalgic about a connection from the past that was very much soulmate energy. So they're dealing with a past soulmate, and they see you. They see you as someone extremely romantic, someone who stands in their truth, and someone who is resilient in what they offer. However, this person is stuck in the past. Now, I'm going to pull the 9-card spread for you. Let me go ahead and pause this real quick. Right, so I'm pulling the 9-card spread for you. Oh, goodness. Okay. Libra, my dear Libra. We'll talk about the soul connection with you and this person first. Basically, the bottom row, the bottom three cards that I'm dealing with here between you and this person have to do with a profound connection that is not being celebrated in a certain way. The mirror that you share with this person is built on the Four of Rods, and it's in the reverse, okay? So it talks to me about a connection that is not connected, but it is. And that's the crazy thing, because there is some sort of need to recognize this person on a soul level. They are very much empowered. They know what their soul urge is, and they find power, and they need to control the soul connections they find around them. I think they've been effed with in the past a lot in terms of soulmate energy, and it's like very difficult for this person to step off the throne of power. Okay, so they are empowered in a certain way, and they bring this to the equation, some sort of power dynamic. Okay, on a soul level. Okay, they're very hard-headed about the soul connection, and the way they feel about you is empowering. They feel that you are empowering, that you bring to the table something well worth. But in the month of November, within the mirror, there is a sort of lack when it comes to your own soul energy with this person. There's the sun in reverse, and there's something about the inner child inside of you that is crying for attention. There is also a type of happiness that may be a faux happiness, like a happiness that you convey, but is actually not entirely the truth. But they see you as potentially having a great deal of positivity to offer them. But right now, you seem to be disempowered or lacking of energy. It also can have to do with the weather cycles outside. Something about the lack of sun is making you generally depressed in a certain way. And it's important that you find like power again, empowerment, okay? But what exists between you two, once again, is the Four of Rods. Okay, this is a huge, profound connection, and it has to deal with union. Okay, union, yoga of the highest form. On a subconscious level, what you two are manifesting, pardon, is the world, and it's in reverse. Okay, so like it seems to me that both of you need to visit or revisit cycles of the past in order to close them fully. There is a holdback between you two with the Four of Rods in the reverse and the world in reverse in the mirror. There is a holdback, okay? It's like there has to be a cycle that ends from the past. If this person from the pre-read is still ruminating over like failures of the past, then it's like they can't move forwards because they don't love themselves. They don't respect their own time and their own energy to move forward with you in a certain way. I think you're already in gung-ho about this thing, but it seems to me that they still need to manifest some sort of healing situation, okay? With the strength in reverse here, it's like they're battling inner demons, and they may be losing, okay? And this is kind of what they're manifesting. They may have a very negative attitude with dealing with their own problems and issues from the past, okay? Because also, they're trying to also get over a cycle of heartbreak and hurt and betrayal from someone in the past, okay? It seems like there's something from the past that has a hold on them and has got them in a very difficult situation, okay? Also, this could also point to some sort of you're helping them heal in a certain way, but this dynamic of you trying to help them heal is putting you in a state of disempowerment. They're taking a lot of like energy from you, or like they're pulling from your time, and they're not giving back in return. It's because they're hurt and they're really trying to heal. Okay, so it's very important that you are aware of this, because consciously between you two, in the mirror on the top side, we have the Fool. Okay, the Fool. And this talks to me of optimism, it talks to me of faith, and it's faith that is from them to you. So they're willing to take almost like a new direction with you. I don't know if they're, I think they're held back because of pain from the past, but as soon as they get over this, and I think they will. They might give you a chance, and they might make that world go forward, and they might celebrate this union and recognize it for what it is, and to move forward in a certain way on the path of the Fool, moving forward towards you who need stability. You who need stability. With the King of Pentacles in reverse, it talks to me of a stability that is based on union, that is based on the great circle, the great pentacle of life, okay? Circles are going to be very important for you this month. So anything that makes you feel whole, or that is type of community for you, look to your communities, look to your friends for help. That will help you indefinitely, because subconsciously what you are manifesting is this Six of Swords energy. Moving into peaceful waters, calming your mind, calming the cycles of thoughts and patterns in your mind, not needing to be manipulative anymore. You want to find peace with this person. That's what you're manifesting. This will help you find stability in a certain way. This person is moving towards you secretly, but they're being held back because of past pain, because of fighting demons, because of, yes, it's beautiful because, I mean, like, they still have a strong connection with you, and they also have a great deal of lust for you that they're trying to hold back, okay? So they feel the connection, but then it's like their psychology is holding them back from going on to a new journey with you to find stability. And they see you as someone who is potentially very much good with that, being able to manifest stability and some sort of grounded footing on the path of the Fool, the path of the secret of the universe, all right? I'm going to go ahead and figure out, 1 second please. All right, Libra, I'm back, and I'm bringing in the Russian Fairy Oracle cards by Ivan Bilibin. These are very special cards from Russia with love, and I'll be using to clarify aspects of the Great Mirror between you and this person. When it comes to your stability and your conscious level here, what you've manifested in terms of a reality with this person is someone who may want to offer someone your partner some sort of healing or some sort of stability when it comes to a commitment, but it's in the reverse, so I need to know why. Okay. Now this card came up on the sideways, and this card is the number 24, union. It talks about union, okay? So what's holding you back is an unstable sort of reification of union here. With union, there is the 6, okay? 24 breaks down to a 6. It has to do with the 2 and the 4, which is like group work as well as teamwork, as well as the 6, which is like regularity and teamwork. After union comes regularity, right? So there's something irregular about this this love pattern that you've manifested in mid-month of November with this person. Something irregular, and it's making you feel unstable in some way, shape, or form, okay? But this person is moving towards you, and I need to know why the Ten of Swords is here on their side in reverse. Ten of Swords in reverse, why? These Russian Fairy Oracles. These cards are so fucking cool. Pardon my my F word there. Okay, so they are also, this came up in the sideways. They have the Ship, number 3, and it's in reverse, or rather in sideways. So they're willing to make a journey. They're willing to cross tumultuous emotional waters. Perhaps you've Libra, you've elicited some sort of great transformation and a stirring up inside of their soul. You've woken up this person's emotions from any sort of blockages, and you're having your very presence makes them happy, but also makes them emotionally volatile, and like you stirred up their emotions profoundly, and it's confusing the fuck out of them. Pardon my F word. And they want to escape, they want to make travel, they want new perspectives, and in a way you're giving this to them, but it's also making them feel very much, it's like rocking the boat, and they don't want that boat to be rocked because they're so used to getting hurt in a certain way, and this person seems to be resilient in that. They seem to be very empowered generally on a soul level because they've gone through hurt. They know what it's like to be in war, they know what it's like to lose and to win, and to be alive and to survive all that shit, you know? There's something about it. They also have the Strength in reverse, and I need to know why it's here in reverse. Strength in reverse, please. Let's see why. Let's see why Strength in reverse here. These cards are amazing. Okay. Okay, Strength is in reverse because of the clovers. Okay, it seems like they have this this twist inside of their head about how luck has played a factor in this. Strength is in reverse. It's like repressing sexual urges. So they may have a great deal of sexual longing for you, but at the same time they have demon work to be done, some sort of healing abandonment issues and like other things, jealousy, possessiveness, anything that has to do with the past, from childhood and beyond, and past life iterations. There's something about the luck of it all that seems to be their luck when it comes to coupling. Perhaps they've had a string of terrible relationships, or they've gotten out of a very unlucky relationship. But it seems to me that because they've manifested you in a certain way, and though they're fighting their demons and they feel a great deal of lust for you, there's a type of luck that has to do with it. Some sort of like bittersweet luck here between you and this person. Now, I need to know why the Four of Rods is in reverse, okay? This is the card of union, and because of its reversal, it can point to disunion or a lack of celebration or a lack of union between you two in the month of November. Okay, yeah, okay, this is clear. So we have here 13 card, children. There's something about the Six of Cups energy here screaming some sort of strong, profound, nostalgic connection, either affecting you or them, or perhaps both. And perhaps there is a strong connection between you and them, and perhaps when you're around each other, you guys make each other feel very much like children. At the same time, children can be binding you, or perhaps something from the past is holding them back because of children, or perhaps there is some unfinished business with a past soulmate. Okay, that's why this connection isn't being totally celebrated. Also, here we have the witch, and this forebodes some sort of dark magic, or perhaps some sort of unwanted or unsolicited sort of encounter within a forest. Okay, now this talks to me of fear. And there's a fear here that that on a soul level is playing in the dynamic. You have both fear as well as fear of a type of children-like mentality, or fear of like some sort of immaturity, or perhaps fear of a connection that is so profound that it disarms any conceptions of adult decisions and like the ability to be clear on that. Okay, that's what's holding back the connection. I need to know why the world is in reverse. In terms of subconscious level between you and this person. Why is the world in reverse? Why is the world in reverse? Alright. The world is in reverse. Yeah. Okay, so there's a lot of like irony going on within this reading. We have here 34, the fish, which talks to me of luck and prosperity, as well as boon, the ability to manifest and to be bountiful. The world is in reverse. It's like this was fated, and but there still has to be a cycle that ends from the end, from something else, something from the past. It has to be closed off between you and someone else, or this person and someone else, and it needs to be closed off. There's unfinished business that needs to close. That cycle needs to close up. There's only just you and them. There could be third or fourth parties here, and I don't mean to say parties. I mean to say people, because it's a third person and the fourth person here that may be holding this union back, but there is still some sort of hidden aspect about this that that promises some sort of great reward. Okay, with the fish energy. Now I need to know why the sun here is in reverse on your side. Why is the sun here in reverse? Why is the sun in reverse? Let's see. Okay, that's way too many cards, but I'll take it. Oh, it's only 2 cards. Okay, we have sun is in reverse on your side because we have this is Visalisa, Visalisa, and the skull, Visalisa. And she is a beautiful young woman with a skull walking through a forest. Okay, we have 8 here. 8 is the house of secrets. 8 is the great mystery. Also, it's the great infinity. This talks to me of transformation. You are going through a transformation, Libra, in which your happiness and your higher self is mandated by the transformation through Scorpio. Okay, Visalisa and the skull talks to me of transformation and the need to find a new site. If you can see the skull there, the skull is like beaming out some light through the eyes. Okay, so it's like having a new vision of a sort through, and the vision has to do with this, the 35 breaking down to an 8, and this is the forest as well as a hope. Okay, hope, in which this is kind of like the 3 of rods energy, where an old lady is waiting for the ships to come in. Also, they're looking beyond, they're looking towards the castle and some sort of structure. Okay, you and this person are going through transformation, as well as they have hope. After this transformation, there will be some sort of new beginning here with the undeniable Fool towards you. Okay, so I will say my prayers for you, and I really wish you the best with this connection. This person has a lot of healing to do, and they feel very strongly your connection. They feel very strongly, and there's a secret bond between you two that is very much soulmate energy. You are going through healing through the month of Scorpio, and it's very difficult because there still needs to be a portal closed with the world in reverse. But that fool energy is very promising, and the 6 of Swords moving into like calmer waters also very promising. So I appreciate it. I hope you liked your great mirror reading. I am White. My name is Ron from Terror of the Twin Sun. Please like, share, and subscribe. Also, I'm open for personal readings, and you can check the detail box down below for that. Any comments are very welcome. And I appreciate you, Libra folks, and I'm wishing you the very best. Ciao.